I'm going to talk for a minute about being a human tether. So just find yourself a place to sit outside, or it could be at the neighbor's in a house, and put your dog on a loose leash. She's got about 4 or 5 feet, and just sit here, and she can wander wherever she wants, but my hand is going to be solid on my knee. And so when she hits the end of her rope, it's up to her to decide not to go any further. Well, now she's not cooperating and running all over the place. But our dogs absolutely know the difference, and it's a significant difference, between us being out at the park and constantly pulling on them, or if we become a tether or a post and we give them freedom to move with a loose leash. But when they hit the end of the leash, it's up to them to fix that situation and to come back closer to us. And they're not offended by that. For some dogs, when we pop them or bump them with our arm and we're basically jerking on them, it can be very offensive to a dog. Some dogs tolerate it just fine. For some dogs, it's just too much for their nervous system. But if they're walking around and they see, like I hear a dog in the distance, there's a machine going somewhere. When they hear things and they run over to investigate it, but they hit the end of the rope, but we haven't pulled on them. It sounds so minor, and it's huge to your dog. They know now that they are responsible to figure out where to be comfortable. And they're glad to have the opportunity to be in charge of their own comfort, instead of someone micromanaging them and possibly offending them with too much pressure that feels unjust for the offense. If they hit the end of the rope, it's up to them how hard they hit it. If they run into the end of the rope, or if they feel, because they feel the tension increasing way before it gets taut, they feel that rope starting to lose its slack, and they might take another step and feel the gentlest of touch on their neck and make a decision to come back to us. We are not that good at noticing those very, very minor movements. So our pop on the leash is nowhere near as fair and just as their own pressure on their own body when they hit the end of the rope and we are a post. So try it out, and you'll be amazed how quickly your dog chooses to stay in the radius of your body with the length of the leash provided, and doesn't ever hit the end of it anymore. Have fun with your dog. Good girl. Good girl.